I looked at your wall and the big wall, like it's being a collage artist and being a printmaker and an oil painter and somebody who has done very, very large paintings across Canada and abroad for major institutions. I thought, oh, this is perfect. This is right up my alley. So I thought, what else? It would be perfect to do to bring back the blackboard, especially for that one part of this piece, because of the idea of the residential school and the reconciliation now that's going on. And the thing is that we repatriate and we take back the blackboard. Instead of it becoming something negative, we turn it and transform it and transcend it and turn it into something positive where we talk about our history, our spirituality, and our people. So this 019, I made that the ledger number for this ledger. This is the ledger, this blackboard. And the ledger number is 019 because we did it in 019. Let's get to the other number here. The title is Preservation Reservation 2020. And the idea behind that is because, you know, 2020, it's investigative journalism. And 2020 is coming up and it's going to be a huge year. It's an anniversary for a lot of things. Preservation. Why preservation? This is interesting. I was looking at it. I put preservation on before I even saw this, but it was interesting that I opened up Canadian art and it had the word preservation, and it was talking about artifacts and preserving culture, preserving, you know, all this knowledge we have, cultures, all our cultures. So reservation, well, you know, we're going back to the Prime Minister's reservation. I put down on the bottom there a picture, total legit ephemera. Ephemera is found objects, okay? I found paper. So if I find a thread on the floor, that's ephemera, and I put it on my art. So ephemera is very important. So that was a found stamp, a real stamp, and it had the pictures of, you know, the legislative grounds in Ottawa and where the Prime Minister lives. So to be truly reconciled, our story has to be completely told. So it's like we're reconciling, but in order to have that friendship, we have to let them know about the moccasins, and we have to let them know about all the history. And this is the ledger that's here, the ledger drawing. Why did ledger drawings happen? Well, the prehistoric Indians, and I call them Indians. Indians really is a term, means Indeo. And so it's a Latin term. If you take Indian and you make it into the Latin language, it means those who believe in the Great Spirit. And it's the first thing that Columbus or whoever said Indian was referring to, because of the way the first people who met us were unbelievably amazed at how spiritual and how we believed in the Great Spirit and the sun and the stars, and that there was a great power up there. And then I like this. Lac La Biche was a stopping place in a traditional trading route. A Hudson Bay trading post was built there in 1799. Many French voyagers from Quebec settled there, and Lac La Biche became an important trading center. There's something positive there. You know, this place, Lac La Biche, is, to me, is very important. So I put these things in about Lac La Biche. There's a lot of stuff in here that I circled it, and I got an arrow pointing, you know, and this talks about, 1883, Chippewa chiefs of the Eastern Athabascan, it goes on, syllabic characters of their language and the idea of the importance of syllabics, but they wrote it in syllabics, the treaty. But the other thing too, that a lot of the treaty language that was written the Indians did not understand and were misguided into signing treaties, so they have to come back even today. Art of placement, the art of writing, the art of doing something like this is really art, making art and doing the beadwork and all this is a healing process and a sacred act.